Hey guys, it's Throwback Thursday and this week I wanted to talk about my university experience. Now, it's been 10 years since I first went to university and I cannot believe that. God, I still feel like I'm like 19. Like, I've not aged since then. So it's weird to think that 10 years ago, this September, 10 years ago, I would have first been going to university. It's just bizarre to me, very strange. I went to Keele University and I absolutely loved it. I didn't think I would get in. Like, I didn't get the results that I wanted in my A-levels and I thought, oh my god, I can't get into the university I wanted. And there was actually a girl who was also trying to get to Keele who had basically had the same experience as me with her A-levels. She was kind of didn't get what she wanted, but she rang them anyway and told them what she got, and she got in. So she said, ring them, just ring them. So I did, and I sort of said, you know, what my results were and everything. And the guy on the end of the phone was like, well, what would you say if I said that you could come to Keele? And I said, I would say I loved you. And then he replied, well, you better say I love you then, because you can come in. And I was like, ah! I was so excited. So yeah, we kind of packed up all my stuff, bought loads of new like crockery and like bedding and everything, and mum and dad dropped me off at Keele and helped me unpack and everything. The worst thing was that I had all my stuff, like my computer, and I'm not talking like a laptop, I'm talking like an old computer, like the massive tower and everything, and I was on the top floor. So my mum and dad and me had to lug all this stuff up 2 flights of stairs to get to the top floor. Oh dear, that was funny. But anyway, once I finally like unpacked and stuff, my mum and dad were like, well, we're off then. So I kind of waved them off and I sort of watched them drive away, and then for a very split second I felt really like awkward and uncomfortable and really like lonely. But then another split second later, like the rest of the block basically came out, because I was sharing with like another 20 people. And they basically said, we're going to the poster sale down the road, do you want to come? And then that was like the beginning of this friendship between me and 20 odd other people. And the block that we were living in, it was K block in Hawthorns. If anyone from Keele knows what that block is like, it's very, well, I guess for 20 odd people it's quite small, but it was mixed sex, so there was girls and boys, and I was kind of relieved because I get on better with boys anyway. It was very strange to be in such close quarters with so many people and such a variety of people, and because I'm so used to being on my own because I'm an only child, it was a real like kind of change in lifestyle for me. But I kind of overcame that, and yeah, it was just the most amazing time. And the first night we went to the local bar, Templar Bar, and we kind of chatted and got to know each other and got very merry, and it was amazing. And the people that I sort of met that night were destined to be my friends for a very long time. Like, a lot of those people I still hold very, very dearly. And several of those people that I made friends with on that first night are still really close friends of mine, and so much so that they're even invited to my wedding. And granted, some of them can't make it, but I'm just like, I will always cherish our friendship, because those years at university were the ones that defined who I was really as a person, so I always hold them very sort of dear to my heart. Aside from all the socialising side of aspect of it, the university itself was really, really good. I did a dual honours degree in psychology and business administration, and I ended up getting a Bachelor of Science because of the psychology bit, so I'm a scientist. It was great because there were the lectures, but then there were the tutorials as well, where it was smaller groups. You know, it wasn't just like a massive like theatre hall. It was like smaller groups of like almost like a classroom experience as well. So you get a more tailored education as well as the big lectures. And with the smaller groups, obviously you can ask more questions and you don't feel as awkward as to like put your hand up in the middle of a lecture, you know. The only thing that used to really bug me about my psychology lectures were the fact that they always seemed to be on a Thursday, first thing at 9 o'clock. And this used to bug me because on a Wednesday night was K2, which was like the alternative night in the union. So I used to love going to that, obviously get quite merry and obviously quite tired the next day. So the last thing I wanted was to get up for a 9 o'clock lecture the following day. So that was always the one I used to hate to go to. So my degree I ended up getting a 2-2, which maybe I could have done better, I don't know, but I don't necessarily look at the grade that I got, but more the skills that I got. And even though I don't really apply my psychology or really my business administration to anything, like I can't remember now how to do a profit and loss account or a balance sheet, like I can't remember. But it was the skills of research, statistical analysis, evaluations, all this kind of stuff that I think is actually very useful as a career, but sometimes just in general life. Even though the degree itself, like the psychology and the business administration, might not be applicable to a job that I'm doing now, or maybe in the future, that doesn't matter to me. I think it's the skills that I got, those things have put me in good stead to be, you know, an adult in real life, as it were. So I'm always very grateful for Keele. That's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.